Hello viewer, welcome to my channel. My name is Okozi Matthew. For those of us that are just tuning in for the first time, we basically talk about fire safety on this platform, and today we want to look at a very important topic on sprinkler schedule heads. Sprinkler schedule heads determines the maximum number of sprinkler heads a pipe can accommodate in accordance to their sizes and hazard classification. Today's tutorial will help as many that wants to install sprinkler heads according to the sizes of pipes, most especially those that are into fire suppression system equipment installations, and engineers to install sprinkler head in buildings in accordance to National Fire Protection Association NFPA 13. So this will be very important to them, as they do know the sizes and the sprinkler heads to be installed in a particular pipe. In my previous video, we talked about the different types of sprinkler heads. So today we want to look at how the sprinkler head can be installed practically in accordance to pipe sizes and hazard classification. Now let's take a look at this typical example for further analysis. Let's take a look at pipe schedule system for firefighting sprinkler heads. This drawing will help us to analyze on how sprinkler heads can be installed on pipe according to pipe sizes. The first line, we have 1-inch pipe, and the maximum sprinkler head 1-inch pipe can accommodate is 2. The second line, we have 1/4 pipe inch. The maximum sprinkler head 1/4 pipe can accommodate is 3 sprinkler heads. The third line, we have 1.5 inch pipe. The maximum sprinkler head 1.5 inch pipe can accommodate is 5. And the fourth line, we have 2-inch pipe. The maximum sprinkler head 2-inch pipe can accommodate is 10. However, we have just 6 on this drawing. Pipe schedule system. According to NFPA 13, pipe schedule system is defined as the numbers of sprinkler heads in which the pipe sizing is selected from a schedule that is determined by the occupancy classification, and in which a given number of sprinklers are allowed to be supplied from specific sizes of pipe. Classification of occupancies according to hazard. 1. Light hazard occupancy. These are spaces with low quantity or combustible materials. Examples: churches, clubs, hospitals, restaurants, sitting area, offices, etc. Ordinary hazard group 1 occupancy. These are spaces with moderate quantity and low combustible materials, or stockpiles of content with low combustibility that do not exceed 2.4 meter. Examples: bakeries, beverage manufacturing, automobile parking, restaurant services area, etc. 3. Ordinary hazard group 2 occupancy. These are spaces with moderate to high quantity and combustible materials, or stockpiles of content with moderate to high combustibility that do not exceed 3.7 meter. Examples: dry cleaners, feed mills, barns or stables, textiles, manufacturing, etc. Extra hazard group 1 occupancy. These are spaces with very high quantity and combustibility of content, or spaces where dust, lead, or other materials are present, introducing the probability of rapidly developing fires. Example: aircraft hangars, die casting, metal extruding, sawmills, etc. 5. Extra hazard group 2 occupancy. These are spaces with very high quantity and combustible materials, or spaces with substantial amount of combustible or flammable liquids, or spaces where shading of combustibles is extensive. Examples: asphalt saturating, flow coating, flammable liquid spraying, etc. On this platform, we have sprinkler pipes scheduled according to hazards. This table analyzes different types of pipes and the maximum sprinkler heads each pipe can accommodate. Therefore, I want us to carefully look at the table as to determine the different kind of pipe we have and the maximum sprinkler heads according to hazard classification in complying with NFPA 13. If you like today's program, I want you to give me likes, subscribe, and share. And always remember that fire safety is all about separating ignition source from combustible or flammable material. Thank you and God bless.